prophecies of the Nornir are as clear as daylight. The Aesir are doomed. All Asgard is doomed. Repeat the last passage.
Brothers will fight one another and kill one another.
The home of the gods turns red with gore.
It will be an age of storms.
An age of wolves.
Not this. Further along. The foretelling of a wolf. A great beast.
The wolf Fenrir howls terribly before the gates to hell.
The beast will break its bonds and run.
And my part? What about me?
Then comes the second great sorrow.
When the Havi goes to fight the wolf.
And falls to Fenrir.
And falls to Fenrir. It's there, you see. You have foretold my death. Your Havi will die.
We speak what we see.
We know your fate, your destiny.
Have you gleaned enough, O wise one?
Why struggle and fight if we are but threads stretched between anchored points? Without hope, life is a prison, not a gift.
Life is the music that comes from playing those threads. That is what lifts our spirits and fills our hearts.
I am no string to be plucked or tied. I am the High One, the Lord of Ecstasy, the enemy of the wolf. I am eternal. Riddled words only cloud my thoughts. A storm is brewing. Not in the clouds, but down below. Does our final battle draw near? Is this how Ragnarök begins?
Welcome to Asgard. Is there anything back here? Doesn't look like it. Heimdall's report. Havi. The attacks grow more fierce and I must venture from my tower. What I hear with my hidden ear worries me, and now I must see it with my eyes. I beg you, once again, to assign me a serious apprentice. Loki clearly resents his role as gatekeeper, and bristles at the lightest of requests. He will need some supervision in my absence. Not that he can do much harm without my key, but the wards have been weakened, and he would be next to useless against a full Jotun assault. Best that he be reassigned, or expelled from Asgard altogether, despite whatever fool's bargain you've struck. I swear he will be the death of me. Ooh, pretty. The Nornir warn of a dire future as the gods of Asgard face a more immediate threat. An odd young woman has arrived at Ravensthorpe and has set up camp near Valka's hut. Home to the vast pantheon of Norse gods, Asgard is a Viking paradise where warfare is a way of life and death. Here lies Valhalla, Odin's Hall of the Slain, where chosen champions engage in non-stop feasting and blood sports until that final day when all are called to fight in Ragnarök, the battle that will end the world as they know it. Jotunar, singular, Jotun. The Jotunar are the denizens of Jotunheim, descendants of Ymir, the first being according to Norse myth. Though often referred to as giants or trolls, they are not all ugly and twisted, but sometimes beautiful. Known as shape-changers and tricksters, the god Loki is half Jotunar, and Odin is descended from them. Dang. Some drop.
We must devise a strategy to deal with these invaders, Thor. You cannot smash your way out of certain death.
Who crushed the skull of Thrymr, king of the Jotnar? Who slew Geirad the Gargantuan with a flaming ball of...
Yeah. And it was all well done. But the past is settled. It is our future we must decide.
You don't decide the future, you strangle it. By Mjolnir, I will hunt down these invaders to the ends of Asgard if I must.
And leave our halls undefended. Without your hammer, we'll soon be overrun.
More danger, more glory! Buri's balls. We are Asgardians. We don't skulk around like elves. We fight!
We are fighting. For our homes, for our people. But some problems can't be solved with the hard end of a hammer.
Name one.
Harvey, break our stalemate.
What is this? Another invasion?
Warriors from Jotunheim. They attack from all fronts.
While we sit on our trembling hands and scratch our bums.
Not so, Thor. Many Aesir have been sent to the four corners of Asgard, leaving we four to defend the Great Hall.
Havi, lend me a score of your warriors and I will lead them into Jotunheim myself.
We cannot afford such a loss. The Einherjar must hold back to defend our city.
I would bring them here, to hold the Great Hall itself. This invasion is too large to spread ourselves around.
All this prattle solves nothing. Battle or death! Silence! All of you. We will take the fight to the enemy before they cross the Bifrost.
Well said, Ravenfeeder. Name those who may fight beside you.
I need only one. You, Tyr, Lord of Justice. We'll gather our forces and scatter the enemy like grains.
Yes, I will fight as a thresher through a field of wheat, Mad One.
The rest of you, stay back to protect the Great Hall. Were any creatures among the Jotnar? Drago, trolls, or wolves?
What troubles you, Havi?
Does your far sight tell you something?
More invaders! They gather at the Bifrost Bridge!
Where's Loki? He should be guarding that door.
Warn the others. The fight begins.
I'm with you, Abby. Let's deal out some punishment.
I mainly went with Tyr because I think everyone goes with Thor. So I figured I'd be a little different.
Pouring in from Heimdall's tower! We must clear the bridge!
It is time to crush!
Warriors with me! The rest of you guard the Great Hall! With me! I gift this battle to myself! They cloud our senses with enchantments! Kill them, and their illusions die! Blood for Asgard! Say hello to Jormungandr! Bloodbag! Kill the asses! Burn their halls! Together, all right? What's my lead? Cut them down! Should have run! Curse you!
I love that parry kill. That, parry damage thing.
Die now! Now you pay! Won't take that with you!
Thanks, Thor.
You break too easily!
I'm astonished at your invaders.
Let's bleed you!
Oof.
That's it!
Thanks, Thor.
Loki was charged with guarding this gate, and yet it was left open.
Have care. I've done you no harm.
What's that?
You've done us no favors either, Jotun.
Wait, no. You're mistaken. I am no Jotun. I was only passing through from one land to another.
Would your song be the same if the Jotnar had won this fight?
Yes, of course. Of course. Are you calling me a liar?
Harvey! I found this one lurking in the shade, shying from battle. Shall I extract some teeth to get him talking? Or pluck out an eye?
You were told to guard this portal, Loki. What happened?
The portal opened, and these soldiers came bleeding through. So I sent warning straight away. And I captured this one, the soggy-jowled sheep herder.
What is your name, stranger?
I am called the Builder by most.
He wants your name, not your trade.
If I have another name, it's not within my memory. Builder it's been for as long as I've been building things.
Why have you come to Asgard?
To bow my bruised ego, I'll admit. The Jotnar did not appreciate my skills and crafts.
And you thought we, in Asgard, might?
Was it wrong to believe you and your kin possess a wisdom beyond measure and could recognize such a rare opportunity?
Harvey, when someone gifts you a horse, you ride it. I put a bridle on this one.
Is that right, Builder? Are you a gift horse? Or a secret curse?
Neither, High One. I am only a tool. One with hopes to be well used.
This portal has been a source of misery for some time. I want it sealed.
With respect, this is not the only way the Jotnar can enter Asgard. May I propose a more encompassing solution?
Quite a coincidence that you came when you did, at the tail end of a brutal attack.
That I came when I did was by design. I have been among your enemies for so long, I know how they hunger for your demise. If you doubt me, I could offer a demonstration.
A demonstration, yes. And if he fails to impress, we hoist his skin as a sail.
I'll accept these terms, with the last condition. I would need water from your well of Urvor.
What do you know of our sacred well?
It's a place of great power and vital magic, a source of spirit. It's the water there that will power your shield.
I'll collect the water, Harvey. Keep this one clear of our sacred sites.
Loki, halt! I will go to the well. You must find this builder clearing for his display.
No, it's no trouble, Harvey. The damp and the dark appeal to me.
Go with the builder, then return to the Great Hall with news of our next step.
As you command. An interesting offer.
A curious coincidence.
Skill points! It's hard being the smartest person in the room, especially when no one else will acknowledge it. Of all the Aesir, only Odin has shown a true appreciation for Loki's intelligence, and even then, the All-Father has only ever done so to further his own knowledge-seeking agenda. As much as he resents his Asgardian overlords, Loki, the son of a Jotun, would prefer to see the Aesir be the architects of their own destruction, rather than having to do the heavy lifting himself. Thor has a somewhat less complicated view of the world than his father, Odin. Power quests and politics have less appeal than the more satisfying activities of eating, drinking, and fighting. Thor is not afraid to die of Ragnarok, for he knows his end will be glorious. He loves his wife Sif deeply, and will murderously defend her honor at any given opportunity. Sometimes when bored, he actively seeks out such opportunities. Tyr was the warlord of the Aesir until Odin defeated him in a match of martial skills. He deemed the contest honorably won, and embraced his new role as loyal lieutenant. Odin rewarded this show of trust by making Tyr his confidant and chief lawgiver. While he prides himself on his unchallenged reputation as a fair and even-handed judge, Tyr occasionally expresses an intense distrust of the Vanir over reasons he refuses to fully disclose. Freya of the Vanir married Odin for largely political reasons, and despite their many disputes and infidelities, a fondness and mutual respect has grown between the two in lieu of love. Although her acceptance was not unanimous among the Aesir, she is quite comfortable in her role as their queen and enjoys adding more civilized touches to their otherwise war-centered lives. She's particularly pleased with the robust growth of the cat population since her arrival, much to the consternation of Tyr and others. Macbeth. Tribal leaders who dominate the battlefield with incredible range and aggressive combat. When desperate, they drink an enemy energy potion, but that potion is also poisonous and steadily kills the drinker, which is pretty ironic if you think about it. But these warlords are willing to make that fatal bargain. Learn his combos, interrupt his charge with your heavy strike. When he is desperate to put an end to the fight, stay away. Skills, what do we got? Where was the... is this it? Advanced assassination. Let's move toward that. Okay, Asgard, what do we got? Wow. Alright then. Hello. Above me or below me? These look like they're below me. Ow. Ah, that's shallow. Mir's Tear Stone. What is that? Strange yet beautiful stones. The legends say they are fragments of Ymir's frozen tears. It may be I can give them as an offering somewhere. Let's go collect them then. Oh, it's down here. An explosive pot nearby. Ah, there it is. There we go. Shit! Wait, you're below me now? Where are you?
Cast about this land, my friend.
You might just be on the other side. No, you're... might just be on the other side of the mountain. Ah, here we go. don't think I can climb with this. No, I can't. Oh, there we go. Really?
No! Out! Out!
There we go. Wonder what we get when we collect all these. Oh boy. Or a boat nearby. Ask and ye shall receive.
Oh, Skadi! Why are you so cold? Oh, Skadi! I curse the day you were seized with lust for my perfect legs. Go back to your frigid mountains. The sea is my mistress.
Father, if you insist on playing host to your new wife and family, try to contain their activities to your home in Jotun. Given the rise of Jotun aggression, Skadi and her kin will not be treated kindly beyond your borders. We need your strength guarding our shores, not drowning your cares on one of your island retreats. Remember, you are a lord of the Vanir, not a thrall to the giants. Freya.
Njorda, your drunken laments ripple through Asgard. What has brought you to this state?
I have a beautiful beach home in Jotun. The most perfect place in all Asgard. But is it enough to make Skadi happy? No. She wants us to freeze up in the fucking mountains.
She is Jotun. You should have known this before you married her.
She chose me. Can I help it that I have such beautiful feet?
You cannot keep this up. Your wailing will summon a sea storm.
I care not. I have mead enough to keep me warm till Skadi and her clan return to their frigid homeland.
Maybe they will, but not before plundering the vast riches from your beautiful home.
I had not thought of that. By Emir's balls! I must return to shore! Bring me a boat! I still have my pride. I refuse to swim like a fisherman. Bring me a boat! Skadi! Skadi! Her heart is as cold as her mountain peaks.
Having a Jotun for a wife cannot be easy.
The only time she ever really smiled was when that goat nearly ripped Loki's balls off. I remember thinking, that one is cruel and magnificent. But the pleasure was not worth the pain. And now I have her whole cursed clan to deal with.
I know a rune that will dull the edges of their weapons.
Only if it will blunt her tongue.
I hope you find peace, noble Njorda. A bad match can be troublesome, but not worse than having nothing to love.
My home at Noatun will bring me pleasure enough. But what about you, wily one? What do you love?
Knowledge seeking, and the pursuit of it. Untangling mysteries, uncovering lore. That is what feeds me.
Then from what I know of the world and all the realms, you will never go hungry. Good luck to you.
Just going out to sea, I guess. Skills. There we go.
Oh, we swimming?
Yep.
Olympics?
No. Asgard.
Funny, What's that icon supposed to mean?
It's Ymir's Tear. It's like a special stone. Yep.
That sounds sure.
Yeah, this is Asgard.
Oh, you're in Asgard.
Yep.
How'd you get to Asgard?
We drank a potion, and now we're basically looking through the eyes of Odin to find out meaning behind our visions.
So you use Odin now?
Yeah. It's just Eivor.
It's just Eivor.
It's just Eivor, basically.
Call the bird.
Survey the area, Sunan.
Yeah, basically, we're Eivor looking through the memories of Odin. I don't know.
You want to look at the memory? So is the land, or I assume this is another Jotun land?
I'm guessing, but I think this is just Eivor's mental construction of Asgard.
No, break that first. Oops, destructible. Smash it. Got an axe.
There we go. I keep forgetting I have that arrow.
Blow up it. A lot of wealth in Asgard.
Yeah.
Ooh. Have you met?
Freya, Thor, Tyr, and Loki.
Oh.
And we just had a little
They
Jotun.
look-
No, they look like Asgardians. Like, yeah, like, again, I think this is just Eivor's consciousness.
interpretation
Yeah,
of
his interpretation of it.
That's kind of weird though.
Which is partly why we're going through this. We're trying to figure out what do all these visions mean.
Have you read anything
Nope.
oh, they've been silent on the subject?
Jeez, yes.
It's like a Chesterton quote or something.
Come on.
Hey, you made it to Asgard.
This whole place is Asgard. Use the Bifrost. I know. Why can't I? Come on.
Oh.
Yeah.
A good blood
fellow.
harvest, Javi.
Hello, guys. Definitely your reflections for what we don't. Oh, there's some dead bodies.
Yeah, we just had a Yonar attack. That is possibly the highest viewpoint I've ever seen in a game, or in any game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You bent that thing was built vertically.
Yeah.
Even taller than
Well, let's see.
or are you talking about the time it takes to eat yourself off it?
I'm thinking the time it takes, but then again, it's been a while since I played Elysium.
There was one of those things where you dropped off a freaking cliff from a floating island, landed somewhere below.
Yeah.
It was a conveniently placed hay bale for you.
Yeah. I know, that's the thing. It's like every viewpoint, you're like, okay, there's got to be a hay bale. Jump. Nope.
No. Well, in that thinking you could avoid fall damage by rolling.
Yeah, but I think I needed an upgrade, or I need a.
Yeah, you needed an
I need an upgrade to a certain level. Yeah, here it is.
That is comparable, I'm thinking.
Yeah, highest points in every game.
Yeah, highest speed of fate.
Yeah.
That's gotta be probably top 3.
Oh yeah, AC2 is the Santa Maria or whatever at the Duomo.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
The tower next to it.
Yeah, it's not that tall. It's not
In Assassin's Creed 2 it is. It's the tallest viewpoint. Yeah.
The Medici Castle had a tower almost the same size. It's like the